Hello guys, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick overview of the new Dish Network Hopper with Sling built in. Dish came out with this probably about a year or so ago, and shortly after DirecTV came out with their Genie. I used to be a DirecTV customer, so I'm not biased to Dish Network. However, I do believe Dish has got something really good going on here that DirecTV can't even touch at this point. Maybe down the line they'll be able to, when they stop dropping channels and charging too much for their services. Don't get me wrong, DirecTV's got some good picture, great sports packages, but I don't think they could even compare with what Dish has right now as far as the Hopper. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Hopper with Sling. We have Dish Network's Hopper HD DVR with the Sling. It's pretty nice compared to what they used to have in the past, their VIP 722s. I used to have Dish Network about 4 years ago, and I was not impressed with with any of their equipment or their services at that time. So I went to DirecTV, and DirecTV had good picture and all that, so I stayed with them for a couple of years and dropped them when they wanted to keep charging me more money and dropping all my channels. So you have your basic setup inside your receiver compartment, your power, menu info, system info, jump. But what Dish has done is they put this little bad boy here, a locate remote. So if you're like me and you can never find the remote, you might have dropped in between the cushions, press this button for a couple seconds and come over here, and our remote is now beeping and flashing and saying, hey, this is where I'm at. So I thought that was actually really cool that Dish put that on there. To get rid of that, just hit select and it'll go away. Now, very comparable to Dish's old remotes. They didn't really add anything or take anything away. Well, actually they did. They added the remote locator. And this remote is actually UHF, but I can actually change the channel from another room as long as I'm not really line of sight, but it does change the channel from about 200 meters, I think is what the guy said. So let's get into some of the picture quality of Dish Network. I like to think that Dish Network's picture quality is very, very good compared to what it was, actually excellent compared to what it was 3-4 years ago, and pretty much right on line with DirecTV, if not a little bit better on some of their channels. And they have more programming that I like G4, things like that, which DirecTV has dropped. But what they did do that is really, really cool is they did put a lot of work and thought into their guide. So let's get into some of their menu settings. If you press menu right here, Dish Network has a very nice looking menu. It's pretty similar to what they used to have on their 922 VIPs about 4 years ago, but on this one they added the Blockbuster at Home, Primetime Anytime. The menu functionality is very, very user friendly. It's pretty much instantaneously moves as soon as I press a button on the remote. It's moving to where I want it to go. I'm not going to get into all the tiles. I mean, you have your apps. Pulls up some nice apps for you, games, whatnot. There's just a lot of stuff on there. What's hot is basically what's hot on TV at this time. Search functions, Blockbuster On Demand. Primetime Anytime is DirecTV's way of recording using one of their 3 tuners to record all the primetime shows for the day. from 7 o'clock at night to 11 o'clock. So everything that week will be recorded, and then after the 8th day it will delete it and re-record the next following week. You can change that in your settings, of course. That's pretty neat for people who are on the go a lot, or maybe work a little bit late, or don't get to watch their shows. It'll record the primetime news. So maybe you get home real late at night and want to see what happened. You still have that opportunity to do that without remembering to record it. You're on yourself, on your own. Your mobile quick start pulls up all your apps to be able to use the Sling. Now, I have 2 hoppers. Dish allows me to get 2 hoppers, where DirecTV only allows you to get 1 genie per household. However, they'll only let you get 1 hopper with a Sling. The other hopper is just a regular hopper DVR, but I can still watch, movies recorded from that hopper down on my main Sling here. Now the Sling device allows you to watch live and recorded shows on your iPad or mobile device, Android or iOS. So this is the only one I can link to do that. But with having 2 hoppers, I have now went from 2 terabytes of recording space to 4 terabytes of recording space, where DirecTV Genie is only 500 gigabytes with 4 tuners. Dish Network has 3 tuners, actually 4, 1 dedicated to primetime anytime, and then 2 tuners on the hopper, and then if my Joey was on, it would show an additional tuner here. But you can pretty much go to any of those that you're going to. Okay. Actually, I believe this is the one that's on the Joey. So Joey's real cool. We'll see that here in a little bit. The menu is the guide is really nice. Very, very responsive. As soon as I press the button, it moves page up, page down. I mean, I can just page down all day long, and it's very, very, very fast. Not a lot of lag like I did see with DirecTV. And their guide movements and functions, but this one's just so nice to even just look at. I mean, there's really no room for error. Go down to your guides here, whatever channels you listed. If you press the blue hotkey, gives you what's hot. Back to that. You can press the search function on your remote, and it pulls up this search screen. Gives you all kinds of different things to watch that maybe people are searching for. Spike, can record it. Just really, really cool functionality, I think. Dish put a lot of effort into it. Still has the caller ID on TV. The hopper with Sling is actually has Wi-Fi capability. I have mine hooked up to the Ethernet just because I'm weird, but this you could have it connected to your home network through the Wi-Fi if you don't have an Ethernet port close by. I actually have a switch back there, so I don't need to have the Wi-Fi hooked up on it. However, the regular hopper that I have in my bedroom does not have Wi-Fi, but the technician was nice enough to give me a USB Wi-Fi adapter to hook into that in order for me to have the internet capabilities on the hopper upstairs. Now each hopper will work with 3 Joeys, up to 3 Joeys. We'll take a look at that here shortly. I have 1 hooked up to this one, and then 2 hooked up to the other one, bridged and everything into my kids' room, so they have the abilities to go on the apps if need be, Pandora, whatever, Facebook, Weather Channel, things like that. Really impressed with it so far. Really don't have anything bad to say. If you're a DirecTV customer and you're tired of DirecTV, you may want to look into Dish. I believe that you will be happy. I want to say that their HD is pretty good. DirecTV's is, but Dish Networks is right in line with them, if not ahead a little bit. Let's find a nice HD channel here. These are all your music channels. Now I have mine on SD and HD, so my SD channels pop up as well as my HD channels, only for the reason that some of the standard definition channels on here won't show up if you have it on HD only, like your Nick Jr. or things like that. But to me, the HD, I mean, I just love the whole menus. The HD is really nice. Even on this commercial, we're talking really good. If you press the right arrow button over, it pulls up everything that's coming on that channel, up, down. Just really nice. Something DirecTV does not have is the picture-in-picture. Let's go ahead and move that. Which I really kind of like that. That functionality, being able to do that. So I can do side by side. So that's something you're not going to get with DirecTV. And of course, you still have the Blockbuster On Demand. Your Dish On Demand. Or Blockbuster at Home. Just really can't get over how nice the menu is. I just I've had, Time Warner Cable, AT&T Uverse, and DirecTV in the past, and so far I think Dish has kind of got it on this one. Real user friendly. I can filter, search, view live TV. Just an all around pretty good system. I don't really have too many bad things to say. I've only had it for a little under a week, so we'll see what happens, and I'll update you more later on in the week. But let's take a quick look at the Joey, and then we should be done. Without getting into everything here, I can post another video later on some of the functions, or if there's anything you'd like me to post, shoot me a quick note, and I can go ahead and post another video. But Joey is real small. It even comes with a mount. If you have a TV on a wall, Dish Network was nice enough to provide a mount for it that you can mount it to your wall and hang the Joey behind the TV. So I thought that was really cool. Just kind of sits in there. You can mount it to your wall. But it's very small. They made it small enough for that reason. If you have a TV on your wall, you can go ahead and hide it. Still has the locate remote, your select, system info, power, and it is bridged to the hopper in the living room, so therefore I can still access all of the same content through my Joey from my hopper. That's my review on the hopper with Sling from Dish Network. I think it's a real good system. Anybody who's looking to switch from either DirecTV or cable, I would say give Dish Network a chance on this one. I believe you'll be happy. DirecTV guys, don't hate me. I'm with you on the DirecTV. I used to be a DirecTV customer. However, the Dish Network seems to give you a little bit more for your buck right now. Also, they have a new promotion that I actually got involved with. If you get their Hopper programming, I believe it's like the 140 channels or above, you can get an option to get an iPad 2 for free. It did only cost me an extra $99 to be able to have the second Hopper, but I believe that's worth it since I'm getting an iPad 2 and it gives me 4 terabytes of recording space. So everybody out there, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me some comments.